everybody wanted to invest in London. It was all 2-year mortgages, rip it all back out, go again, capital growth is king, blah, blah, blah. And what had really happened, and this is why I was very convinced of my position at the time, is that over £100 billion of money from outside of the UK had come into London. It had come from all sorts of different sources, right? So we'd seen money from Russia, granted, but we'd seen money from all over the world, America, Canada, everywhere you can think of, really. And it didn't need leverage. So traditionally, it's been difficult when people have moved to the UK to buy property. Certainly takes sort of 12 plus months, back then maybe 2 years or more, to build a credit file to be able to get a mortgage. But when cash comes in and cash transacts, then the mortgage market, the FCA, the PRA, all the rest of it, they don't really have a lot of influence on that. And that led to certainly 2014, what you see in the top of every market that you see in property, sealed bids for stuff going way, way above asking price and things like that. And to me, it was very clear the writing was on the wall that when the pace stopped, of course, 2014 is now considered the top for London prime, and prime has done very, very badly over those past nearly 12 years now. It was very obvious it was the top, and that was not a sustainable level of growth. But instead, I had people telling me off left, right and centre. I didn't know what I was talking about. And you scurry off and invest in Stoke, which in that past decade, not that I'm bitter in any way, shape or form, has done far, far better than London property has. But as I say, it was just the old mathematics. Now what we've got, which is another classic that repeats itself in all these sorts of cycles, is the press catching up 10 years later than all this has happened. And it's just a bit silly.